By now, we all know who Bong Joon-ho is. Most known for his Oscar-winning Best Picture, Parasite, he is considered to be South Korea's Steven Spielberg. In 2014, Bong's first English-language film, Snowpiercer, was released, with 85% of the dialogue in English. It is South Korea's most expensive Korean production ever at $40 million. But its release was almost sabotaged by none other than recent history's greatest movie villain, Harvey Weinstein. This is the story of how Bong Joon-ho tricked Harvey Weinstein. In late 2012, the Weinstein Company acquired the distribution rights to Snowpiercer, based on the script and some completed footage, with a plan for wider release in North America. Released in June of 2014 in the US in just 8 theaters in selected cities. This delay was caused by Weinstein, who in the industry was famously known as Harvey Scissorhands. Weinstein was adamant about cutting 25 minutes from Bong's cut. He also wanted more Chris Evans, and an opening and closing monologue to be added, but Bong declined. Bong had to be resourceful and resilient and clever when dealing with Weinstein, who was hell-bent on cutting a scene in which a train guard guts a fish in order to intimidate a group of rebels, but the shot was a particular favorite of Bong's. Harvey hated it, says Bong. Why fish? We need action. I had a headache in that moment. What do I do? So suddenly I said, Harvey, this shot means something to me. When Harvey asked what it meant, Bong replied, it's something personal. My father was a fisherman. I'm dedicating this shot to my father. Weinstein told Bong that family is the most important thing to him, which was the deciding factor in Weinstein letting Bong keep the fish gutting scene. I said thank you, Bong remembered. It was a fucking lie. My father was not a fisherman. Bong was finally able to get final cut privileges after Weinstein test screened his edited down version to an audience in Paramus, New Jersey. The screening scores for Weinstein's cut were low. On the inside, I was happy that the scores were bad, Bong said. But Weinstein comes out and goes, Bong, yeah, the score is very bad. Let's cut out more. Bong's contract allowed him to screen his longer cut in Los Angeles, which resulted in much higher test scores. Weinstein then made the call to let Bong keep his theatrical cut, only he would bump Snowpiercer down from the Weinstein Company to a specialized division, Radius, the Weinstein Company, and not give it a national-wide release. But in July of 2014, it was announced that thanks to positive reviews, Snowpiercer would get a wider US release and play in over 150 theaters. In the end, Bong won. To be a filmmaker, you must be persistent and cunning and resourceful. And he sure was when dealing with the maniac that was Weinstein. A filmmaker is tested in every stage of creation, from pre-production to distribution, so it's important to have a thick skin. Thank the film gods, Bong Joon-ho exists.